All right. Welcome to the Crypto Factor. Welcome to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. My name is Paul. Today we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of drama in this video. We're going to be talking about Agent S. I'm going to tell you if it's a potential rug pull or not. We're going to be talking about that because a lot has been going on the last couple of days. We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to be talking about XRP. We're going to be talking about the prices, altcoins. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to start this video by talking about Agent S. I know a lot of you watching this video today are concerned about Agent S, plus everybody involved in the drama may be watching this video. I want to make some things clear, tell you what my position is. And unfortunately, today I didn't have much time to do some extra diving in. I may or may not do that, but I want to tell you what I discovered so far, what my opinion is, and so forth. Meanwhile, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. I do see you in the chat. I will be answering your questions later on. Before I go to the movies, though, I'm going to cut this short, maybe an hour tops, if not less, for this live stream, because I actually do want to go to the movies. I'm actually going to go watch Captain America and see what that's like with my girlfriend. So wish me luck. Now, that said, what was going on? I made a video about Agent S and the SUI ecosystem not too long ago. As a matter of fact, let me show you real quick so you can understand the concept here. If you go down here, you will see many SUI videos. My last one is right here, Agent S on SUI rug pull or FUD. You can watch this video for full context. We'll talk about this in a second. If you go down here, though, you will see new agents over here. You will see I'm buying these SUI AI agent coins. S was featured on here, Agent S was featured in here, SUI AI over here as well. And there is also a video, a dedicated video to Agent S, which I've unlisted for the time being because I want to get more information before I relist it, and I will relist it, but I don't want people getting wrecked, or I at least want people to understand what's going on before they actually watch that video. So once you watch the new video, once you watch this video right here, there is a link to that video. There is a link also to that video if you go to my posts and you come over here. If there isn't a link, I'll add it. I can't remember. But generally speaking, I'm not hiding the video. I'm not taking the video down. I don't like deleting videos. I'm fully transparent. I just want to make sure people know what's going on, what they're getting themselves into, if it's good, if it's bad, and so on, before they buy. Because I do take some responsibility as somebody on YouTube. I don't want people getting wrecked in general, okay? Now, before I go on, you have to understand that I was not paid by Agent S. It was not a sponsored video. I did not take any form of payment for that video. I did reach out to them later. So full transparency, I made that video. I gave my opinion. In that video, you will see exactly how I found and discovered Agent S. It was actually from a comment on my channel from somebody watching my channel and told me to check out the ecosystem, and that's how I saw Agent S. And it was very simple. I figured it's got the first movement advantage as an AI agent on SUI, and trend stacking AI agents with the SUI ecosystem was a no-brainer for me, and that's how I got into Agent S, right? And I made a video about it. So I made a video about Agent S as I did with other SUI ecosystem, right, projects. And once I made that video came out, I actually reached out to Agent S, to the team, and I said, hey, you know what? I got a couple of videos for you. I already made them. They're out there. That's my opinion on it. I usually charge for this. I'm not asking money for this video. If you want to send something, that's okay. If you don't, that's okay. They did not send anything. They said they may send an NFT. They did not. I don't care. That's got nothing to do with it. But it wasn't a sponsored video. Now, understand that I always disclose sponsored videos. I'm very transparent, and I do call out scams even in sponsored videos, by the way. I've been known to do that. I got in a lot of trouble with some projects and some companies. Those of you that watch my channel know this, but I actually, yes, I did get paid to for a sponsored video, and as it was an honest opinion video, and I explained this to him, I will give my honest opinion. I saw that it was a scam while I was reviewing it, and I called it a scam in the actual video. They contacted me to take it down. I told him that wouldn't be fair because you paid for it, it has to stay up, and there was some drama there, and I've done that a couple of times. So I try to be as transparent as possible, but obviously this is a job for me. Obviously I'm making money this way. If you don't understand that concept, if you don't understand that I also need to make money to eat and live, then I don't know what I'm going to do here. Like, you have to understand this. But with all that said, Agent S was not sponsored. I did not take any money from them before, after, or even now. So my experience with Agent S was, I was looking at the price. I went into my SUI wallet one day and I saw the price and almost had a fucking heart attack. Why? Because everything was down, but especially Agent S was extremely down. And if we look at the chart here, even though it's been going up on the daily, if we look at the chart here, it's 93% down. This actually reached 96% down. That is not normal. Now you might say, Paul, but all AI agents have been going down. Well, not 93, 95%, right? And I did start thinking to myself, hey, is this a rug? Is this something? Let's go to the group and actually find out, because I want to protect you guys. I want to tell you what's going on. So I went and joined the group, went inside the group to get some information, and you could not post text. They closed the you weren't allowed to post comments, which I found fishy. Now, you could record voice messages and you could also upload pictures, which I wasn't sure if they did that on purpose or forgot about them. So I decided to, put out some voice messages. Now, this was after I actually contacted Agent S on Twitter, and I didn't get a reply, by the way. So I went into the group and I started recording messages asking what was going on, and I was saying, please tell me what's going on so I know what's going on here. I want the information. And because it was a lot of fun, I'm like, look, I've made these videos on Agent S. If anything, this could help you. Tell me what's going on. And they started deleting my messages. Meanwhile, some mods started pinning my messages so that they are there because they like what I was saying, because I was challenging, but I was being fair. Meanwhile, they were deleting all my voice messages. I'm like, and I got mad. I'm like, listen, idiots, don't delete my messages because I'm trying to help you here. I'm trying to get your side of the story. I'm about to go live tomorrow, which is today. I'm about to put out a video. If you don't give me your side of the story, this looks like a scam. You're making me think this is a scam. What did they do? They deleted those messages. And then they stopped me from posting voice messages. So whatever I was posting, they were deleting. So I put up a screenshot. I actually wrote, hey, dimwits, stop deleting this. I'm trying to help you. I'm making video. If you delete this, go ahead. But I'm making that video regardless. At least answer me. And they deleted that and they banned me from the group. So that pissed me off, obviously. I'm like, you know what? Okay, definitely scammers. Meanwhile, people were reaching out to me. And I'll tell you what my opinion is in 1 second, because since then a lot has unraveled and a lot has happened. But a lot of people DM me in the group and started telling me, hey, Paul, this is going on with Omega, the funds, this, that, and the team is gone and there's only some mods and they're just paid mods and they don't know what they're doing. They're not affiliated to the team. And I believe that because them deleting my messages was completely stupid. They should have checked who I am, why I'm there, if I can help them. And they were just deleting it. Just stupid fucking, seriously, amateurs. And I say that as a C-level, as a former C-suite executive in this industry since 2017. So I'm not just a YouTuber saying that. If you know my history, if you know my background, you know I've been in this game not just as a YouTuber, but I've been an investor, a trader, a C-suite executive, an author, a speaker, and a whole bunch of other things, right? Not saying that to show off. But yes, I've done quite a few things in this space. I've interviewed anybody who's anybody in this space. They've contributed to my book, the Crypto Factor. Those are my books I've written on the wall and so on. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back to the subject. So at this point, I'm like, you know what? Okay, they're not answering me. The other side's not answering me, so I'll just make a video. And that video, I was trying to be unbiased, but obviously I was screwed that it was a scam, and I went off on them. I went off on them that they were amateurs. I went off with them that it's a shame if it is a scam, because this project had all the potential. It had great artwork, it had a great concept, it had trend stacking, it had the first mover advantage on the SUI network, it had the SUI network itself, which was going to get traction, and so on. So I'm like, if you are about to scam and leave, you're a fucking moron, because you could actually, even if this was fake, you could fake it till you make it, and then actually make it a reality, make more money, or even if you don't make as much money, if you actually make make it legit, at least you'll make a name for yourself in the space. You could do other things, you could do other projects, and you can actually make money a legit way. And then I went off to say that a lot of scammers don't care about that. They're sociopaths, they can't think the big picture. And of course I made that video. Regardless, you can watch that video, okay? It's about an hour long. Is it an hour long? I can't even remember if it's an hour long. It's, let's have a look here real quick, because I am gonna wanna show you a couple of things and also help me take my breath, because sometimes I talk a little bit too fast. I get too excited. My Greek jumps out. When my Greek jumps out, it's like... All right, so that video was released 1 day ago, and it's 23 minutes, so it's not that long, 23-minute video. So I was about to release that video, and as soon as I was about to release that video, Agent S actually messaged me, the team messaged me on Twitter or on X, and they started saying it's not a scam, it's not a rug, that this happened, that the price is down. Okay, the price is down. It's a bit down more than what it usually is. And they gave me their side of the story, that they're here to stay and stuff like that. But then I had other people messaging me that it was a scam, then I was in between. And I'm telling you right now, this is some CoffeeZilla shit. Why is it some CoffeeZilla shit? Not because it's a conspiracy, not because anything else, rather than it needs somebody that knows how to research this stuff. And I'm a marketing and TA guy, and yes, I do have some tech background. Yes, I do understand tech. Yes, I do understand. I have different certificates when it comes to Web3 and so on from the University of Nicosia, but it takes a long time to actually be able to research this and actually understand this. So I want to give you both sides of the story, right? So and then I'm going to tell you my opinion on what I did and what I'm doing, all right? So you have one side saying it's a scam, and the best way to research that is go to this guy here, Brian, and he actually made a thread. Now, he, of course, is leaning against Agent S. He's saying that they are scammers, and he does raise a lot of valid points. I do like the way he shared my video here, and he said that I took both sides of the story from the community and the team to avoid bias. And I created the video, and this is what's going on and so on. And I'm glad he said that, because here's the first suspicion I have. When Agent S actually reached out to me on X, I do think there's a language barrier. So the main developer, which is the guy I'm talking to, I think there's a language barrier in the sense that even though I told him I'm releasing this video, even though I put in the video in the beginning his point of view and explained that the video pre-talking to them, because before they were ignoring me, remember that, and then after, so I added that part in the beginning so people understand. If you watch the video, you'll know what I'm talking about. He thought I was actually 100% against him. I'm not 100% against him. I'm judgmental about how he handled things. I'll tell you exactly what I mean in a second, but I'm not 100% sure it's a scam or not. I'm just not. I'm giving you the thing as it is. Because on one side, I'm seeing all this info and I don't have the time or even the know-how, the capability to actually research this info. So I do need somebody to help me. I would love to have somebody on the channel to explain and we can go through it together. I'm actually very good at taking opposite sides and debating. I just doesn't mean I know everything. So I have to have some help in that. But at the same time, I do see Agent S posting on X, giving me replies, meaning they care. If they were going to scam and rug, wouldn't they be gone already? So that's kind of weird. But then you're hearing, yeah, well, they're just doing it to like squeeze and milk out the last funds. That doesn't make sense. But it does make sense. But at the same time, I had a few thoughts. And bear with me, these thoughts are all over the place. So one's going to be on their side, one's going to be against them, and you can make up your mind for yourself, because it's going to be biblical, meaning it's going to be parts and parts, and you have to put it together. So Agent S was actually launched on SUI, or SUI fund. Now, when you launch a token on a platform, an AI token on a platform like that, if we take virtuals as an example, if you launch a token, they actually fund you. And once you get to a certain threshold, they take out the liquidity, and then the project kind of like works on its own. So it's kind of like they pay you with tokens and pump the price in a way. so that it can get you going. Then the more traction it gets, the more things it unlocks, more capabilities it unlocks, and so forth. Now that happens on Virtual's protocol on Base. I'm not sure if that's how things work on SUI Fun, right? So, but if it's the same model, you have to understand, I've actually experimented. Launched my own AI agent. Snipers came in, they pumped up the price. And then when they saw that this was just a test, I was testing out the waters, everything just dumped below what the price was, and suddenly it was zero, and I did not sell anything. I have all the tokens in my wallet still. I didn't take profits. I didn't sell one token, but the price dumped to oblivion. So somebody could say that I dumped, but I did not. You can look at on-chain metrics in this. And that's what somebody needs to help me with Agent S, for example. This can be checked. I just don't know exactly how, right? Or have the time or the attributes to be able to research this. Now, that's one thing. The second thing is they're saying that, okay, it's a bear market that's happened to all coins. No, it did not happen to all coins, just the scammy ones. But also, yes, there was massive dumps in AI, but not 96%. But at the same time, Agent S, if it launched the way I'm telling you, like Virtual's protocol, then it makes sense. It might not be their fault. And also, I suspect something else. I suspect there's a company behind a lot of these projects that actually do everything for them, the launch and everything. They pose as great guys, but at the end of the day, they just pull everything out, and then the project can't do anything about it, but they can't really dox these people. I have a suspicion, I think that's what happened with Libra. I think that's what happened with a couple of these coins. There's some certain teams behind these that are actually scamming developers. Now, I can't prove this, I can't talk about this, but you understand what you mean. But please go through what Brian is saying here, and then you can understand the side of the community. And you know, I can agree that their Telegram is shit handled. It was completely shit the way they handled the Telegram. It was so amateur. It was completely bollocks. No, really, it was really bad. Like, they should fire admins. They should pay and hire better admins. That was really bad. But at the same time, they went in after for damage control. Of course, they banned me from the group, so I don't know. I can't see what's going on. I'm not going to sit there making extra accounts and going in and checking out what they're saying. I'm not fucking 17. So, and I'll check out the chat in a second. I see people are saying things in the chat. I'll check it out in a second. Just bear with me. Let me get all my thoughts out, and then we'll take it from there. But they are posting on X. They're still posting on X. They do have some counter arguments, some sufficient, some not. Let's say it that way. And the price is complete crap right now. So what am I thinking? What do I think? Well, first of all, I said that I was not sponsored for this video, and that's true. I did not take any money from the team. That's also true. But I did have my invested money in there. I invested my own money in there, and I had almost $5,000 worth, if I remember correctly, of the token. Now, I can't remember if that's all profits, but you could check it yourself. You can actually go to my video that I made. I do believe it's this one right here. I'm buying these SUI AI agent coins, or it's the actual S1. I can't remember, but check it out. I actually show my wallet and with what I have in there. I think it's this one. If it's not, just send me a message. We can look now if you want. And you can actually see how much money I have in my wallet. And I had almost $5,000 worth of Agent S. Now, you might want to look at the date. I don't remember if it's this video or the video that's unlisted that you can find with a link that's in this video, but you can check how much I had. I think it's in this one. So if it's not in, if it's not in this video here, I'm buying these SUI AI coins. If I don't show my wallet in here, which I think I do, then definitely if you go watch this video, which you should, so you can understand what's going on. If you go down below and you hit this link here, this link here, I'm buying this AI agent coin. So unless you've been living under a rock, this is the original video, and if you go through it, let me see real quick if it's in here. It might even be in this video. Just so you don't have to go searching, so you don't think I'm just saying that. It should show up somewhere here, right? Give me a second. Give me a second. It should be a price chart or something. It's how I found it, my discussion. This is the unlisted video, by the way. Do I see? Where is it? There's no price anywhere? Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm just trying. Don't know if I could find it like this. But if it's not in here, it's definitely in the other video. Let's have a look. All right, so it's probably not in this video. This is talking about Agent S. Let's have a look here. Paul from the future here. Stop. Paul in the future here. It's probably in this video. Hey, agents are on. Stop. La 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 la. Where am I? Ah, it should be in this video, actually. I should show my wallet somewhere here. There you go. It's in this video. Okay. So I had $9,000. I actually put more money in. So yeah, 4,446, whatever, dollars right here, right? I had 148,000 right here. And if you check my last, if you actually check my last transaction, I actually have 200,000. So, and just so you don't think I'm talking crap, let me just show you that real quick. Bear with me, please bear with me. It'll get interesting in a second. I do believe I actually sent it somewhere. Yeah. So I found it. Give me a second. So this is just so I can also prove that I'm not, I'm not talking shit. So give me a second. It should be somewhere here. Gallery. La 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 la. There you go. Close this. Let me blow this up. So here you can actually see now that this is a screenshot, by the way. Check the beginning and the end of the wallet address, SUI. This is Agent S, 200,000. I actually sold and put the last $150 into SUI. I recently bought another $50 of S just in case I was wrong, just so you know. But basically, this is what's going on. So I had money in. It was invested in this, and that money was lost. So I actually lost as well, just so you guys know exactly what's going on. Now, with that out the way, and thank you for the super chats. I'll check them later on. With that out the way, I guess time. They said that time will tell. They're here to stay. Well, that's easy to check. We'll find out soon, right? But if they want to survive as a project, they need to do a couple of things, in my opinion. I'm gonna go straight there because I want to talk about other things today, and then I want to answer your questions. So let me just go there. All right, and I'm gonna play both roles. I'm gonna say the good and the bad. So when I'm answering your questions, what you like and what you don't like, I see a lot of people blaming them. I'm not sure if some people are defending them. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on both sides. All right, if that makes sense. But if they want to save the project, first of all, get some real admins in there and take responsibility and start talking and communicating. Number two, ramp up your website, maybe put a roadmap in there, maybe put some effort into it, because I thought it was going to build it up. I thought they were going to build it up, and they have not yet. It's the same website as before. I understand the team is not doxxed. A lot of people are not doxxed in crypto, but at the same time, they need to. It depends also where they're from. Remember I told you about broken English and language barriers? Sometimes they're from countries that can't actually dox themselves, like China, and they have to do it later on once they establish and open up certain things. We saw that with the Lithium. In the beginning, they weren't doxing themselves, but the Lithium is here, and they're thriving, they're doing great, and it was one of our best calls, at least when it came to nodes. So there are projects that do that. Is that a good thing? Not necessarily. I'm just saying, benefit of the doubt here, devil's advocate. But they need to fix the website, put the roadmap. They need to, I would have loved it if their AI agent was doing damage control instead of them. So the tweets we saw on Twitter, on X, it would be amazing if their AI agent can stop talking like an alien real quick, and for that to answer with AI. That would be really cool. And basically, they talked about downgrading their agents so they can actually, it makes sense for their model, which means they're going to have less agents so they can go. Maybe that's a solution. That also shows they're looking for solutions, so maybe they're legit. I don't know. What I do know is for the price to recover from 93% down is extremely, extremely hard. Why? When you have $100 and you lose 50% and you have $50 left, you actually need 100% to break even. You actually need to 2x. So if you lose 50%, you need 100% to break even. Because think about it, you have $100, you go down to 50. If you go up 50%, which is how much you lost, it's only $25. So you have to actually make double. So if you go down to 90% or worse, 95%, it gets more and more difficult. Why? Because let's say you go from $100 to $10. Well, you need to 100. You go up 100%. You need to do 1x. That will give you $20, and you have to do another 100%. That will give you $40, and another 100% will give you $80. So it's actually a lot harder to climb back up. You actually fall fast and climb up hard. That's why you should always take profits. That's why I kept on telling everyone to take profits. And I was telling everybody to take profits in December, by the way, from altcoins to Bitcoin. I was screaming this. I was talking about the dump before Trump, or that Trump will become the dump itself. It did. It went down a lot worse. Bitcoin confused us a little bit because it actually held up, but altcoins got blasted. And I actually took profits from altcoins into Bitcoin, but I did not do it with Agent S. So there's a mistake on my side, just in case, because a lot of times people say, "Oh, everything you say is right. Your success rate is huge. You're a genius." Yes, but I make mistakes as well. So understand that I'm also a human being. Anyway, I digress. That's what's going on with Agent S. So I do believe you should watch that video I made. That will put everything in context on both sides. Read Twitter X's, read the X post. Also read their side of the story, though. And the conclusion is, I don't know what's going on. And if you respect that, if you can respect that I'm saying I do not know and not trying to give answers and saying, no, this is 100%, that is 100%, please like this video. I would really appreciate it. Because I do not know. I'm hoping that they're legit. I really am. For the community, somebody asked me today, whose side am I on? Are you on Agent S's side, or whose side are you on? I'm on my community side, but that does not mean I can be unbiased and pretend to say things I don't know just to make sure, just to get you guys on my side, just so I can get more subscribers. Because look, Agent S has nothing to offer me. They haven't paid me. I'm not asking for payment. I don't, other than the money I lost, it doesn't matter. It's nothing. They can disappear tomorrow. It's nothing to me. I lost that money, fine. So if I want to capitalize, I'm just going to say, yeah, it's a scam, and get all these subscribers, and that's beneficial for me, but that's not the right thing to do, is it? See, there's three sides to the coin. There's the tails, the heads, and the edge. And you need to be able to stand on the edge and look at all three sides, including the side that you are on. So, will we find out what's going on? Possibly. I have to look more into it. Is there somebody that can help me? Yes, please. If there's somebody that can help me here, please reach out to me. I'll get you on the channel. If Agent S wants to get on the channel, I'll do it. I'll provide my platform. They don't have to be on camera. They can do voice. Maybe we can talk and we can find out what's going on. Or we just leave it and see what happens. I mean, no matter how much you're shouting, we're not going to get our money back. If they want to scam us and go away, there's nothing we can do about it. Think about it. I keep on saying that. There's nothing you can do about it. If they want to scam, that's it. It's over. What are you going to do? Go find them? Go look for aliens? What are you going to call the Men in Black? You're going to call the Men in Black? There's no way. Right? You're fucked. So you take the loss and hope it comes up and that's it. Or you do damage control by taking whatever's left, a couple of $100, and putting them in SUI, hoping it will go up. That's all you can do. But let's see what happens. Let's see if they're here to stay. Let's see what happens with price. If you believe that maybe they stick around, maybe there's a chance to get out or lower your position on the way up so you're not so exposed. That way you're not taking as much risk. There's different techniques you can do. That's probably what I'm going to do, meaning I will hold. I now only have like $50 of Agent S. If it goes up, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. On the way up, we'll see. Maybe I take half of what I lost out and put into something else like Bitcoin, which can maybe 2x or 50% up and get my money back. There's different ways to go about this. Or you can just leave it in there, see what happens. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of things that you can do. Now, talking about markets, and we can get back to this and get to the questions real quick. Let's just look at the markets real quick so we can move on. So we have Bitcoin where in a range, 97,000, so it's still in the top range over here. And this is what I told you. We're going to be ranging for a while. We're still in the range. And until we break under 90K or over 100, basically, we don't know what's going on. And if you want to know exactly my views on this, you can actually go to my to my channel and watch this video. Give me a second here. Videos, close this. This one right here. Bitcoin and altcoins, what the fuck is happening? This video right here is a really good video to watch. This will tell you everything that's going on. No fluff, no editing, just straight talk, what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at. And also, if you want to check out a non-KYC debit card, check this video out as well. That's about it. So that's what I'm looking at Bitcoin. It's in a range, nothing really to talk about. Everything else you see is day trading, like quick things. There was, oh my God, this is going to happen. Oh my God, that's going to happen. It's in a range. We don't know until it's out of that range. The truth is, I was talking about all last year and the year before that, I was saying that the end of the Bitcoin top, will be end of 2024, beginning 2025, that Bitcoin's going to go to $100,000 to $140,000. But when Trump won, I actually put that a few months forward, so thinking the top will come in about mid-2025. Those are my views. Altcoins, I think, are going to run further, but altcoin seems a bit different right now, so we have to find the rhyming points. I talk about all that in the videos that I've made. I don't want to bore you with that because I do want to start answering your questions. But before I do that, let's quickly look at altcoins, what they're doing. And I am seeing some green on the daily here. On the weekly, there's definitely green over here. So we're seeing some projects. We are seeing, these are our favorite projects. We are seeing generally green in all categories. Our smaller positions, probably because we have like deep books going down. I guess people are a bit worried about SUI right now and AI agents. We'll see what happens. That said, let's talk about XRP because that is in the title. And the truth is their chart looks pretty strong. I'm not going to lie here. So XRP right now at $2.7. This has been holding up quite massively. I actually told you to get in from, if we ever break 72 cents to $1, that's when you should get in. That was about here. I told you to buy from 72 cents to $1. I told you not to buy over here, not to miss this entire bull market and most of this one. Got in at $72, sold at the highs, the first highs of about $2.5, even though we actually reached previous highs, like I said we would over here at 3.1. And then we went back down. But I was expecting this to come down to about 1.5, 1.8. We have not, which shows great strength in XRP. And if we break all-time highs, I do think that we can reach $4 to $7, possibly 10, but it's a bit of a stretch by the end of this bull market. And that was my view last year, the year before, even before that. The perfect call of XRP, as much as the XRP army hates me, my call was perfect. Right? My call was perfect. So that's what I'm viewing. That's what I'm seeing. Now it's showing strength. Do what you will with that information. And with that said, let me take a sip of soda water and let me answer your questions in the chat. And there is a lot of messages. All right, I just noticed on X that Agent S team getting to engage. This is what happened. They started engaging after I went into the group and I actually got banned, and that's when they started engaging. Now I don't know if they started engaging because of me, because I was the organic KOL, call me what you want, that made the videos. So obviously a lot of people listened to me. And maybe that got them, okay, wait a minute, we should start answering. This guy's a marketing director. Maybe he has a point here. Or maybe it was coincidental. I don't know, but they started responding after that and after I got in touch with them. To me and to the community. And I also heard they went back into the group. Again, I'm not taking credit here. I don't know. Chuck says he holds mostly the same coins as me. In your opinion, do you believe these coins will do a 2x here? At this point, Chuck, we should talk in the group. You're also part of the group, but you're also part of my coaching client. I can answer quick. A lot of them may actually do that before the dump in May or April, in my opinion. But you need more context than that, Chuck. So I'd rather talk to you on Telegram. Just shoot a message out to me. You don't have to do one-on-one coaching. Shoot out a message and I'll give you a quick reply. And then if you want to do coaching, we can get into it and elaborate. Bill S., the man, is in here. Daryl says, Brother Paul, do you think top will... I just talked about the top and I told you my views. I do think we're going to have a dump in summer. If we're going to reach all-time highs after November, I do not know, but there is going to be a play there. There is going to be a trade at the very least. We can talk about it. We can cross the bridge when we come to it. I'm going to be here on my channel giving you alpha, so subscribe down below and hit the bell notification button so you don't miss that. And also get on my mailing list. It's free. It's also in the description down below or in the chat at the top. Algorand is a great cryptocurrency as in a blockchain. I mean, Exodus AI wallet is built on Algorand. Let's see how it does. I do believe it's going to go up at some point. How high this bull market, I don't know, but I do think it's got very good tech. I'll give you that. And it is being used because Exodus is built on there. It's fast, it's efficient, it's a good project. Utility-wise, it's a great project. Price-wise, we'll see. I'm not going to be charting anything right now until we get out of this range. There's no point. Or until we see some key factors when it comes to altcoins. There's no point in charting most coins. But again, I think Algorand is a good quality coin. Brian was the best thing that happened to Agent S. He was the best way team could communicate his threats. Yeah, maybe it was Brian that actually made them communicate and not me. Maybe I shouldn't be taking credit for that, which I didn't. I'm just saying it was a possibility. But I was in contact with Brian in the group as well, and we were talking back and forth, if that makes sense. And I do have a lot of respect for him. Brian was the only one that was even talking before he got the admin role. Got it. Brian helped out a lot. No, I think Brian is very valuable. But does valuable mean that he's 100% right or correct? That's what I don't know. I would love to have him on the channel. I would love to have a debate between Agent S, Brian, and myself, to be honest with you. I could just mod it, if that makes sense. I need more help. I need to be paid 20K by the stupid bot. Yeah, that's Omega. They said they're going to release those funds that were very low or less than 25K. But I don't know what's going on. That's beyond my scope of understanding since I haven't used that bot or ever used a bot. And I don't believe in using those bots for the reason you just saw. So I'm pretty much against that stuff. So that's on you. That's something maybe Brian can help with or maybe Agent S can answer for. Thoughts about AI XBT. Look, if AI agents go up again, AI XBT will also go up again. Let's see what happens. Thoughts on that? I think it needs a lot of work, but it does have some first mover advantages. Anon says, they said they will pay. They also announced that there will be an NFT creator module. Yeah, I saw the announcement, but there isn't. Maybe because the price went so down, maybe they're in panic, maybe there's a lot of stuff, or maybe because they're lying. I do not know. I really do not know, Anon. I wish I did. Again, I need some help to be able to research this. I need like a mini CoffeeZilla. I need a Minizilla or a Tzilla. I will literally hire somebody if they can help me. If is anybody out there that can actually do research and know how to search this stuff, I could hire you for coaching, but I could also hire you to work with a Crypto Factor. We can talk about it. So reach out to me. As long as you're not anonymous, because I need, I need to tell people who you are, or at least not dox your location or anything, but people need to see you to understand you for trust issues and stuff like that. But I would love to work with somebody. Or if you want to work in private and just give me information, just reach out to me. We'll talk about it. Maybe we can figure something out. Do I like XDC? HBAR, Casper, XLM. I think HBAR has a lot of potential. I like XLM. Casper, not Casper. I'm not sure about Casper. I'm a bit 50-50 on it. I didn't meet them. I think in Turkey, in Istanbul. But if you ask me what I would choose from these coins, I know more about HBAR and XLM, and when I say I know more, I also know about charts, their charts with their chart history. So I would probably get into those just because the charts are easier for me to read because I have past experience with the charts with them, if that makes sense. Oren says that they said many times they pay, but saying is not enough. I agree. They should pay. If they pay, I think a lot of this shit will go away. And then maybe people will start investing and reinvesting in the project, and maybe they can actually save the project. I agree with that. Anon says they've been promising for weeks. I don't know. My experience with them has been a few days, so that would be concerning. Oren says they promised last Monday also that they will pay big. He promised last month. Yeah. What's up, Renee? Brother, you're such a perfectionist. We believe you. I'm not, here's the thing with perfectionism. Perfection kills production. So you shouldn't be a perfectionist. A lot of people say you should be a perfectionist when it comes to work, no, perfection kills production. Get your product out, just make it better next time. That's when making videos, when doing this, when doing that. Perfection kills production. Just make sure you constantly become better, if that makes sense. Did I hear about Libra? Yes, and I'm suspecting that Libra, the team behind Libra, is also the team behind many of these projects, and I'm starting to suspect that a lot of project founders are getting scammed by these people, either knowingly or unknowingly. They're taking their money, and everyone's making money, and they're behind it. And yes, the founders do have accountability here, but I do think that a lot of people are getting scammed like presidents. So, and again, this is some CoffeeZilla shit. It's beyond my level of being able to research this stuff. I wouldn't be able to do it. I don't have the experience or the know-how how to research that stuff on that level. Oren says no need to show move. Paul, Bill S., my man, thank you for the super chat. Can Ondo and Aerodrome 10x this year? Yes, it's possible, but you have to be ready in case they don't. I mean, we've seen what's been going on. You have to strategize for anything that can happen and anything that cannot happen, if that makes sense. So I will be putting out some strategy videos in not next week, the week after, or in March, because I do believe we're going to be getting close to the first top, if not the top. So make sure you watch those videos, and I'll let you know in those. And by the way, just so I can remember, let me take a quick picture. Because with pictures, sometimes just a certain picture reminds you of a video concept. Everything was on Monday. Yeah, Monday was like, I'm always starting my diet on Monday. Every Monday, I'm gonna go on a diet. The only thing I've achieved is going to the gym. I actually work out because I have a home gym. But yeah, my diet is every Monday. I'm stopping on Friday and starting on Monday, and it always next Monday. I don't like how they ignore private messages. Yeah, but you have to understand. Okay, here is where I'm going to play the other side. Yes, they may ignore private messages, but look, I have the crypto factor. And I get DM'd a lot. And it's not that I ignore them. A lot of them go into like review on YouTube, or some of them I can't. It just gets overwhelming sometimes. So sometimes we miss, or they may miss certain messages and DMs, or they just can't take it anymore. They get overwhelmed, and it's happened. It's happened when I was working for projects. It's happened even on my YouTube channel. In my group, I have 69 people. It gets overwhelming sometimes. It goes crazy because people from outside the group send messages, people inside the group. Of course, I will answer the ones inside the group, but then I have friends that haven't seen me 10 years. When Bitcoin pumps, they message me. It's insane. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for that one. But they should make public posts and make sure everyone's up to key. Please like this video, by the way. I'm losing my voice. I need you to like this video so my voice comes back. If that makes sense. Oren says, it is not a rug, but they need to go visit church. Have many in Spain. Got it. This bull market will get many people wrecked. Many people are already wrecked, man. It's a very hard market. The rhyming point of this market is extremely hard. We're actually very lucky because we're mostly in Bitcoin, Solana, and SUI. And I was saying to take profits from altcoins into Bitcoin in December and early January. But even me, I did not expect this. Even I expected the dumps. I called the dumps, but I did not expect them to last as long, if that makes sense. So there you go. Something that caught me by surprise, and I usually don't get caught by surprise. At least when it comes to price and, Bitcoin price and cycles. I mean, we had very, very high success rates. Next is SUI. SUI, in my opinion, is going to take market share from a lot of these smaller, as people start realizing that a lot of these are scams or not just scams. Maybe they just don't take off. Maybe they just don't have what it takes. Sometimes they're not scams. Sometimes they're over their head or things go wrong. As people see this, they're going to start investing in blue chips, but also people that still want to invest in AI agents, they will invest in more infrastructure plays. So SUI is one of them. Virtuals is another. So me personally, I'm taking more positions over there and I'm lowering all other positions, and then we'll be taking profits into there because I still want their risk. I just don't want that crazy fucking degen risk that we now realize with all the other ones. And I did call the bubble of AI agents. You can also check that on my channel as well, weeks before it happened. Even though I was expecting it to happen a little bit later. So don't think I'm perfect. I'm just saying. Any alpha and ordi? Long-term play, there's nothing we can talk about right now. Hunterville, thank you very much. Really appreciate you, by the way. I am holding my ordi since back then. The current crypto framework is not quite easy for AI agents. Yeah, true. Lesson learned from DeepSeek. Yeah, okay. Well, DeepSeek is not really an AI agent, is it? What do you think of Sala? I have no idea anything about it. Is SUI the same dev? I don't know if it's... No, I don't know. It's not the same dev. I don't believe it's the same dev. It's not, basically. I'm 99.9999999% sure. Ready to take over. Okay. Can we see alt season after Bitcoin? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. A lot of people are saying Bitcoin has to go down. I think Bitcoin might actually need to break out before we see it. Yesterday, they said that Brian, they banned you in the TG group. Yesterday, they said that Brian banned you in... Oh, that Brian banned me in the Telegram group? I don't think he did. But somebody banned me in the group. Who it is, I don't know. Hey, Paul, how high do you think Render can go? I think go pretty high, and I think Render has a lot going for it in the sense that A, it's on Solana, B, it's US-based, C, it's AI and depend. So if you trend stack all those together, I think it's a good play as any. I think it could do a lot. I think it could do at least 5-10x, but again, we're not sure. Let's see what happens. Could probably do more than that. Depends on how much of a alt season we have. Something has to happen. Maybe all this flush out needs to happen so that, this altcoin season will come back. Hit the like button if you agree with that. If you think this flush out and all this crap that's happening is actually a good thing, hit the like button. Would really appreciate it. Conversation with Agent S leader Brian and you would bid. Yeah, I would love that, Anon. Am I bearish on Casper? No, I'm not bearish on Casper. I called it perfectly. I told you to get out, told you to get back in. I mean, I'm not bearish on it. I think it's a long-term play. I'm not holding it right now, but I will be getting back into it after I take profits from somewhere else. With all that FOMO, David Sachs said we should be trading above 100K pretty soon. I agree with that. Hello. Hello, Paul, Sky Mantra, Ondo, who do you think is the best? I don't do who is the best, whatever, but from the projects you just mentioned, I'm holding Ondo. I think it has proof of concept more than the other ones because I don't know the other ones. Hello, Paul. Can you please explain how these billionaires are buying crypto from the back door and it's not affecting prices? Yeah, sure. It's called OTC, over the counter. So it's just like if I go to a friend of mine peer-to-peer and say, yo, give me $10,000 of Bitcoin, I'll give you $10,000 cash, or I'll give you $10,500 cash, and you get rid of your Bitcoin. Well, it doesn't show on the order books. It's an exchange between us, if that makes sense. So that's the best way to describe it, and that's why it's not reflecting in the price. So if you have a big position, a lot of people get scared. It's like, oh my God, they're going to sell all the Bitcoin and it's going to dump the price because this and that. But it's OTC. It doesn't affect the price. So why are you scared, right? Most of the time. It's more of the news that people get scared of, and then Wells taking advantage of that, making the price drop or go up. When are we going to see an alt rally? We just answered that earlier on. Let's see. That's all I have to say. We're in range right now. Please don't share content to time the market. That's the only way to stay legit if you wish to. What? Please don't share content to time the market. That's the only way to stay legit. No, I'm making bold. I take bold positions. And I've called the bottom perfectly, 15.6K, winning a bet with Gary Soloway before it even got there. I called the double top with a temporary bottom at 30K. I mean, I made a lot of great calls on the dumps. No, I'm going to continue trying to do what I do. Of course, it doesn't mean it's perfect. Doesn't mean I'm always going to be on point. But yeah, no, I'm not scared putting my reputation out there like most people, and I'll do it. And I don't flip-flop. Like everything I've called, even XRP. I've been saying, don't get in until it breaks 72 cents. Otherwise, you'll miss an entire bull market. And those who didn't listen missed an entire bull market. Most of this one, what happened after it got over 72 cents? That resistance, boom, went up. And I told you to take profits on the highs. So I'm going to keep on making my moves or my claims. And then you can choose if you follow it. And then you can decide if I'm legit or not. That's up to you. And can't have everyone being happy. We talked about XRP many times. 100K XRP, 100,000, XRP is not going to go to $100,000. I can tell you that. I don't have any idea about Solve token. SUI AI, which better to hold, SUI AI or SUI AI? From what I know, SUI AI is the platform. SUI AI is the token. And some exchanges actually list the token as SUI AI instead of SUI AI. But please correct me if I'm wrong, if somebody knows anything more that I'm missing here. ETF staking Ethereum is sec as to approve it. ETF staking is going to be very bullish, by the way, because what will happen is investors will be like, okay, guess what? I can buy the ETF, plus a staking means dividends. That's how it's going to be in their head. It's going to be like, these are dividends. Therefore, this stock is not only high risk, it's not only good for like getting profits, but it also gives dividends. Those dividends are worth the risk if I balance it out. So I think that's going to be very bullish and could make a big comeback for Ethereum. The clarity for XRP will start the bull market. People just thinking about XRP are so wrecked. Most of you that are talking about XRP, after what I told you, by the way, it's not that XRP is bad, it's your way of thinking is bad. It's the way you're thinking about. No, it will not start the bull market. Like stop with this. This is what's getting you wrecked. This is probably why you're poor, because you think XRP is the be-all go-to coin. It's not. It's just not. Bitcoin is, if anything, because it's the largest one, and that's the one that gets all the attention. But again, I'm not saying which one's better here. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. Stop making those claims. It's the wrong mindset. What do you think the crypto market is going to be like summer? By the way, I'm not looking at names here. I'm just reading the questions because I want to get through them as far as I can. What do you think the crypto market is going to be like this summer? I think it's going to be down. With possible altcoin ETFs. I think it's going to be down. Or maybe it surprises us and it goes up, but then expect the end of the bull market sooner, in my opinion. I'm not sure. I don't want to... I want to make a video about it where I can actually think and put things down and have like bullet points so I can actually make a video and actually be able to articulate this possibly. I have made videos before. You can watch them. But I would rather you know, I'd rather not make any calls right now on a live stream, if that makes sense, about that. Brother, I love how you keep it real. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you. I will. Billionaires buying through the back door. Yes, billionaires make money off retailers always. What do you think about memes on SUI? Look, I have my views on memes. I think meme coins should be, at this point, you should only get into narrative plays, meaning, for example, Brett is a way to be exposed to base, and it's a meme coin on base. Now it has proof of concept. When we called it, we said it can be a long-term hold. It's been doing well as a long-term hold. I think that's good because base, it's a new chain. It's a chain play, not so much a meme play, if that makes sense. Or Foxy on linear long-term play on the linear chain, which is by MetaMask, if that makes sense. Or Consensus, which owns MetaMask, if that makes sense. You rock, thank you for your welcome. I do rock. 11 million January. Okay, so with that said, I would like to end this live stream. I do want to go watch Captain America with my girlfriend. I'm super excited. We're going to go to the gold section in the cinema where you have those chairs that you lay back and you have food and people serve you. And yeah, I know. Crazy, right? So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. Thank you very much. Please like this video. I would really appreciate it. Share this video. And if it's your first time on my channel, please check out my videos. Watch a few of them before you judge me. See what I have to say. And then if you like it, yeah, subscribe. If not, that's okay. This channel isn't for everybody. But either way, I love you. Thank you very much. And I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.